Dear Mongolian fellow academics, teachers, experts and students, I welcome all of you who are attending this conference. The United Nations passed a convention on the rights of persons with disabilities. Schools all over the world have to respect the right of students with special needs and disabilities to inclusive education within their own communities. It requires teachers and schools to develop competences and tools for inclusive education. I am pleased to say that the Mongolian team, together with their Belgian and Polish partners, delivered real and tangible outputs for promoting inclusive education in Mongolia. They developed a course on inclusive education with online tutorials in English and Mongolian. The work is still ongoing. All the tutorials will in the future be in Mongolian, with Mongolian Sign Language and Mongolian subtitles. Using technology to support education is now a priority in many countries. Books, blackboards, but also technological tools help to improve skills. We hope that the online tutorials on inclusive education would help teachers to become effective in the implementation of inclusive education. We would like to test the online tutorials together with you. Make sure they are used in Mongolia and make sure they increase learning about inclusive education. We will be learning from you as well. We will see what works and what has an impact. The reality that some students are diagnosed with aggressive behavior, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder or autism affects teachers and all students in their classroom. We need to acknowledge that it is wrong to channel every student into the same form of learning. Students learn differently. The online course therefore includes tutorials on inclusive pedagogy and on psychology, including working with students with aggressive behavior, ADHD and autism. We need to understand the factors behind the challenges that these students face. I believe with all my heart that everything we need to do as teachers starts with how we are able to stimulate all our students and to help them all to become successful in their education. Teachers are on the front lines of trying to figure this out. Without any doubt, some teachers will do innovative work, and if successful, their teaching innovations can hopefully be replicated in other parts of Mongolia. That concludes my welcome and opening remarks. We want to thank all participants very much for coming out to this conference. I want to recognize all the Khovd staff members and their Ulaanbaatar and Dornot colleagues for their efforts to make an extraordinary contribution with this conference on inclusive education in the Khovd region. I'm grateful that all of you are participating today. Thank you very much, everybody.